looks like a gravel road.
Classes were held here until 1999.
This will be the last known tour of the old building. The deconstruction began in November 2014, with actual tear down about the middle of December. In 2001, Touchstone Pictures filmed a movie here. It was called Newport South. Whenever I use one of their pictures, I will put the words Newport South in the photograph. Now, how about a walk around the building?
In this corner was the library. Next to it to the left was Study Hall. The entrance from Park Avenue. Remember that my comments are from the era of 1955.
I always wondered what those three items were in the upper tower. I thought they were bishops.
They are shields. The Jackson Gym.
From Brainerd Avenue. The two entrances, this one and the one on Park Avenue, will be saved.
I filmed this November 19th, 2014.
The deconstruction begins. Let's start our tour by the Jackson Street entrance into the beautiful old gym. First thing we'll see is the boys' locker room, then up into the gym. Look out this window, we can see the old tunnel and the old Brainerd building itself. Hey, there's Penny's house across the street. Now let's have a look at that marvelous track up in the ceiling. Here's a higher window to look out of.
Yeah, it was snowing the day I filmed this.
When I first saw this track, I thought it was unbelievable.
And I still do.
This logo was on the floor of the gym. It's been cut out and will be saved. Here's some of the classrooms in the Jackson building. This was probably a lab of some kind. Looking from the football side of the building to the Jackson Street entrance. And down at the end of the hall to the left was Latin class. Remember the ticket booth? Here, I'll turn the light on for you. Now on to the tunnel and to the old hallowed halls. I don't know why, but I always thought this was kind of neat. The auditorium with all the classrooms all around. A great old stage where many of us performed. Let's have a look at the rooms along the tennis court. I'm sure glad they had windows, because I sure looked out of them a lot. This is the boys' lavatory. Here, the administrative office. Looking back down the hallway to the gym. The office entrance on the left, the auditorium on the right. And from here, I'll turn to my left and see the entrance off Brainerd Avenue. Looking down the hall at the Park Avenue entrance. Do you remember those skylights? And now for some rooms that faced Brainerd Avenue. From this room, you can look up Homewood Avenue. And across Brainerd Avenue to the Superintendent, Mr. Underbrink's house. This was the library in 1955, where we had a lot of pretty girls. And next to the library was the study hall. This is the entrance from Park Avenue, and this hallway leads to the Brainerd Avenue entrance. The following photo will show the entrance to the cafeteria, which is located to the right in this photograph. The door on the left leads to the cafeteria. Boy, the food must have been good if we went down here. Up to the doors that open to the football field. girls' restroom. Now for the rooms along Park Avenue, most of which were used in the movie Newport South. I wonder if some of this good artwork was left over from the movie.
There's a lot of references on the blackboards about not running out of chalk.
I think this was the teacher's lounge. It overlooked Park Avenue.
The Park Avenue entrance.
This is backstage. I wonder who put the teddy bear in the chair. Ha! That's me with the checkered hat and the crazy socks. It was a great auditorium. Held the whole class back then. I love the way the hallways were above the auditorium floor. Listen, you can hear the workmen starting the demolition. Well, let's head back into the Jackson Gym. Ahead is the old radiator that somebody smeared Limburger cheese all over just before a big event.
See, Bob, I didn't forget.
Girls' locker room.
I told you guys one day I'd sneak in there. There used to be a nice stage up here, but they bricked it in when the new auditorium and the Butler Lake building was built. It wanted more storage space. And here behind the block wall in the old stage is a remnant of the movie Newport South.
Well, back into the gym for one more look.
All the cheering crowds and the games are over. All's quiet now. Just got a few steps to go.
The coach's room.
Thanks for the memory of sentimental verse nothing in my purse, and chuckles when the preacher said,
Well, it's time to leave the building now.
how lovely it was.
Oops, I think I left the light on.
For the memory of Schubert.
Down below was Mr. Gish's general science class.
And traffic jams and anagrams and bills we never paid.
This is where the tennis courts were.
it was
It looks like the power went off at about
over big
10 to 3.
We're parted by only a slight thing.
I wonder if we did the right thing. Oh, well,
The
that's
ornate
all I
entrances will be saved.
I love your dress.
know. Do you?
It's pretty.
Here they're being removed.
For the memory of faults that you forgave.
A memorial will be made using the entrances.
Stockings in the basin when a fellow needs a
Park
shave.
Avenue entrance and the teacher's lounge.
Thank you so much.
Now there's the campus, about 1958.
Of tinkling temple bells, alma mater yell.
And Cuban rum and towels from the very best hotels.
Oh, how lovely it was. Thanks for the memory of cushions on the floor, hashed with Dinty Moore, that pair of gay pajamas.